So, but did you change your singing style already?
Yeah.
So it was in the Kelly's
Calipash.
So I think then you changed already your music,
Yeah.
your vocal style because of the critic that you got in the first Meshuggah.
Yeah, kind of. You grew. Started listening to more metal than hard rock. Like Iron Maiden. You started listening to Anthrax and Metallica and stuff like that, and you kind of this sounds a lot cooler.
Was it hard for you to make that switch, singing wise?
I don't know. I mean, I think you're basically changing all the time. As you grow and get older, your voice is changing. So. And I definitely have a different technique now, I think, but I don't even remember how it felt back then.
No, but sometimes people say because when you listen to the first Metallica albums, then you can tell he still has a really more high-pitched voice. Was it for you too? If you look back now, because are there certain songs that it's more difficult to sing now? I mean, from the earlier EPs and albums.
It's more like this is like I'm singing now is more like the way we want it. We don't want it to sound like on Contradictions Collapse in '91. It's almost like the music, you make new songs and try to make new different kind of music. You also want to change, maybe the vocals a bit, and kind of goes with the evolution.
It could be musical evolution.
I don't know.
Well, you already mentioned psychic testbild.
Yeah.
Do you still? I think there were only 1,000 copies made.
1,500. Yeah.
Do you still have one?
Yes, I have two, I think.
And do you still listen to it, maybe, or?
No.
No. So you're not reminiscing about earlier songs that you did. It's just now.
No, I never listened to it. I never listened to us, basically.
No, it could be, but maybe I don't know if you want to, but I think this is the sixth album, ObZen. The first album was released in 91. I mean,
Yeah.
sorry. And you also released, I think, 5 EPs.
Yeah.
Well, let's stick to the albums. Is there for you, if you look back on them now, it's been almost 20 years of releasing albums. Can you say there's some sort of evolution, like you said? If you look back on, are there certain albums that you say, well, those two belong together, on maybe these two, or?
I don't know. We've always tried to do something different, and I know all bands says like that. Yeah, we try to do something new and blah blah blah. But anyway.
But how do you do it then? Do you, if you've finished an album, then you talk about it, say, well, we want this to do now for this new album?
No, it's just when we start writing for a new album, we don't really always know what we're gonna do or how it's gonna be. We're more like you start doing riffs, and then if it sounds like something like the last album was like, no, doesn't sound fresh. We gotta go another step. So we always try to go a step further, on each album to try find new directions or different sounds or whatever. Instead of, we don't want to make every album to sound the same, which fans seems to want. Hey, the last album was much better, and then after 2 years, it's this album. It's always like the albums that's 2 albums old is like always the best one, But
if you look back and let's say on each album, Contradictions Collapse, for example, what are your thoughts on it now? And then just quickly, or is it for you to
crazy? I don't think we can play it. It was just hilarious riffs, weird stuff. We listen to it now, we're starting to laugh. It's like, what the fuck are we doing, man? This is why. This is a lot of fucking technical, weird nonsense riffs, kind of, without meaning. It feels like now when we listen to it.
Just maybe some to show off what you could do, maybe on the
No,
guitar?
it was more like we thought it was fun to play like that.
Okay.
We were not trying to show off, hey, look what we can do. It was nothing like that. It was more like we thought it was so fucking fun to actually pull off something like that. You know, and now it's just, why? You know.